All right, welcome back to WMMA Now with your host, Chuck Stevenson. So, JMMA has returned to Invicta FC. This Friday at Invicta FC 55, we have two Japanese ladies making their promotional debut with Invicta. And it has been a while. It has been a while since Japanese fighters have fought in Invicta. Now, the history between Invicta and Japan goes all the way back to Invicta FC number 2, when Ayaka Hamasaki came in at 7-0, defeated Lacey Shuckman via armbar submission at strawweight. And for a long time since, there have been a lot of Japanese fighters, or not a lot, but a fair number of Japanese fighters have competed in Invicta FC. Now, most recently, we had Kanako Murata. She made her Invicta debut at Invicta 35 in June of 2019. And then her last fight with the promotion was at Invicta 38 in November of the same year, 2019. So it has been 5 years since a Japanese fighter has made their debut with the promotion, and almost 5 years since a Japanese fighter last fought with the promotion. So finally, after this long, we have not one, but two Japanese fighters will be competing under the Invicta banner. And that's important because outside of North America, Japan's I don't want to say a stronghold for the ladies necessarily, but it is one of the only places where you will find an all-women's promotion. So it's great that the relationship is still there, and Invicta is still working with Deep Jewels. Now, back when the relationship started, Invicta had a co-promotion deal with what was then known as just Jewels. Now, since then, it is changed to Deep Jewels because it was sold to the Deep promotion, and they changed the name to Deep Jewels. But I wanted to take just a couple moments to talk about the two ladies that will be fighting for Invicta this Friday. Let's start with down at atom weight. Little giant Saori Oshima. I've talked about her. I've covered her fights at length on the channel. So we'll keep this one short. She's coming in at 14-4 as a professional. So, and all but 4 of her fights have come by way of finish. 2 wins by TKO, 8 wins by submission, and only 4 of those wins have come by decision. So she is an absolute finisher. Right now, she is on a 2-fight run. Defeated Claire Lopez in February of this year at Rising Landmark 8. Defeated her via second-round submission. And then most recently, she unified the Deep and Deep Jewels microweight 97-pound titles at Deep Jewels 45 against Ayumi Kami, defeating her via TKO in the first round. The channel has sponsored Oshima for her U.S. debut, or we sponsored her for a 2-fight deal. We sponsored her at Deep Jewels 45, and now for her U.S. debut. Can't wait to go see her fight in person, because I will be there this Friday watching the fights, attending as credentialed media. Can't wait. Very excited for the Little Giants U.S. debut. She's undersized at atom weight, being that she's only 4 foot 11 inches, 149 centimeters tall. And like I said, she's fought at microweight, 97 pounds. Really doesn't even have to cut weight for atom weight. But she is taking on Brazilian fighter Andressa Romero, who is coming in with a record of 6-4-1 and will be making her atom weight debut. She's moving down from strawweight. So that could be challenging for Oshima, but we shall see. Then also making her Invicta debut up at bantamweight is going to be Yoko Higashi. Now, she is the current Deep Jewels featherweight champion. She captured the title against King Reina Miura back at Deep Jewels 37 in May of 2022. Has not defended that title yet, and most recently she fought in the PFL featherweight season last year in 2023. Now, unfortunately for her, she came up short in both of her PFL fights. She dropped a TKO loss to Marina Moknatkina via ground and pound in the second round in April of last year, and then she fought again in June, unfortunately dropping a decision to Olena Kolesnik. Now, if I didn't mention it earlier, she is 8-4 as a pro. 3 of her wins come via knockout or technical knockout. No submission wins and 5 decision wins. Out of her 4 losses, 2 come via decision and 2 via finish. She made her debut all the way back in December of 2017. Now, she dropped a submission loss there in Pancrase, and then won 4 straight before dropping a loss again, and then went on a 4-fight winning streak again before moving to the PFL. Now, she is back down at bantamweight. I think bantamweight's actually her best weight class for her. She is not really sized for featherweight, so hopefully she won't have too much trouble making the featherweight or bantamweight limit, even though she's traveling again to the U.S. But yeah, excited to see Yoko Higashi. She is taking on fellow PFL veteran and Invicta veteran Taylor Guardado, who comes in with a record of 4-2. That should be a good one as well, and very important for the bantamweight division. So, like I said, JMMA is back in Invicta. Very excited for it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you like the video, please hit that like button, and while you're at it, go ahead and subscribe to WMMA Now, the best, most complete women's mixed martial arts dedicated platform on YouTube. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.